Hi, and welcome to another episode of Semajical Reviews. Now, you might remember, in the previous episode from this, I gave you my review of the entire second season of South Park. So I thought I'd follow that up with a review of the second season of America's longest-running animated sitcom. Longest-running animated primetime sitcom, that is. That's right, your favourite yellow family are back. It's the Simpsons, and season 2 of the Simpsons ran between 1990 and 1991 for 22 episodes. In which the show started to take off and became the show in its classic years it rightfully became. Now, as there are 22 episodes to go through reviewing, I'm not sure if I'm going to remember that many episodes off the top of my head, synopsisizing them. So, I think I should just give you a rundown of some of my favourite episodes in this season, rather than all of them. Because without looking at an episode list, I can't remember what order they go in. So, the first notable episode of this season is also its premiere, Bart Gets an F. In which Bart is in danger of failing the 4th grade if he doesn't shape up and get a better grade in his history exam, which he just barely manages to do in the end after getting an F. And he demonstrates applied knowledge. Now, this is a favourite of me and quite a lot of other Simpsons fans, and for the exact reasons I've just gone through. So, okay. The next episode in this season that I consider worthy of note is Bart Gets Hit by a Car. Now, in this episode, Mr. Burns runs Bart over, so the Simpsons take him to court to try and get a huge cash settlement. They want $1 million, but Mr. Burns only offers them $100. And what kind of medical bill in the US is only going to cost $100? Mr. Burns, you ran the kid over. And you show no empathy whatsoever. Now, what makes this episode unique is it's the only one to have a title card. The only one outside of the Treehouse of Horror to have a title card. Now, speaking of that, Treehouse of Horror is the next episode I consider worthy of note, being their first Halloween special. And the 3 stories they chose to tell in this particular Treehouse of Horror: Hungry Are the Damned is a parody of the Twilight Zone episode To Serve Man, in which the Simpsons are abducted by aliens and jump to the conclusion that the aliens want to eat them, when in fact they're just catering to them. Bad Dream House is a parody of haunted house movies, where the Simpsons move into the Amityville house. And that's not all. It also draws inspiration from other haunted house movies such as The Poltergeist. And the final segment, The Raven, is just a Simpsons retelling in parody form of Edgar Allan Poe's short story, The Raven. And for the first 3 Halloween segments, well, they are pretty good. But they're not some of the best. So... and ignore the warning that the show may be scary for young viewers, because the show itself, by a large chunk of its audience, is considered a family show. The next episode worthy of note in this season is 3 Men and a Comic Book. Now, Bart and Lisa attend a comic book convention in Springfield, during which Bart is shown a copy of the first ever issue of Radioactive Man comic and wants it. The only problem is, the comic book guy is charging $100 for it. So, he first tries to convince Homer to give him the money, but can't. Tries getting a part-time job, but doesn't make enough money. He only makes 50 cents off it. In the end, Bart, Milhouse and Nelton put all their monies together, and Martin put all their monies together, $105 overall, to buy the comic. And because they can't share it, it ends up getting torn to pieces. So... so yeah, there you go. And that was the season finale. Okay, now, guys, I'm not done yet. Because the next episode I consider worthy of note from this season, believe it or not, is Bart vs. Thanksgiving. It's a Thanksgiving episode in which Bart accidentally, or maybe purposely, destroys Lisa's centerpiece that she worked forever on to present to the family. And because he is punished with being sent to his room, he runs away. And because they're trying to starve an apology out of him as well, he ends up being taken to a homeless shelter by 2 homeless guys, where he is then fed. And he laughs in their faces on the news, saying he didn't apologise, which, spoilers, he didn't. But he does at the end. Okay. So... now, guys, it's nearly time to close the lid on this episode, but there's one more noteworthy episode that I think is at the top of the list for my personal favourites this season. And that episode is Homer versus Lisa and the 8th Commandment. In this episode, Homer steals cable. And Lisa thinks the family's going to go to hell because they stole cable. Now, I take it you're aware of what the 10 Commandments are. For those of you who are religious fanatics, that is. For those who aren't, you might still be aware of them. The commandment the episode refers to is "Thou shalt not steal," as if I haven't told you that already by the synopsis of the episode. Okay. So guys, I think that's nearly half the season I've said is noteworthy. Because there are 22 episodes in this season, I couldn't give you a brief synopsis of every single one. Mainly for the reason that I wouldn't be able to remember all the episode titles in the order they aired, without a list or guide. So, what do you think of those episodes? Are some of them your personal favourites? Let me know in the comments below, please. Overall, the season is a good season. And it's definitely worth a watch. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. 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 And have us a magical time. 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 Thanks for watching.